You're watching ISTV News. This is Panorama giving you the news. Let's see the top stories. Not a single stone has been laid to reconstruct the collapsed bridge at Kairao Litan Makong till today. The news in detail. The authority concerned has not taken any action, not to speak of laying a single stone, to reconstruct the incomplete bridge at Kairao Litan Makong that had collapsed a few months back. People of the surrounding areas are really anguished over the flagrant disregard of the people's sentiments.
Thongji tang manga da February tang manga da ningai gi budagi aikoi gi mari lainaba local MLA na yengchan biduna aikoi thongsi gi inquiry committee semaga athuba matamda sarkar na kari de soiri bino haibadu yengjalaga thong asi sembi gane na laukthora ado haju phawada sarkar na inquiry report adu karmai torga soiri bino haiba khotpadu aikoi praja singda amta sengan bidem.
Our video journalist Konsam Jivan and joint editor T. Sunil Kumar recalled that construction of the 60-meter-long bridge began at Kairao Litan Makong in 2012 with the funds of non-lapsable Central Pool of Resources from the Department of North-Eastern Region donor. The state PWD was the work agency. On a misty morning of February 5 this year, about 15-meter-long deck of the bridge, which was under construction, had crashed into the river. Millions of gallons of water have flown down the river under the collapsed bridge since the incident, but the authority concerned has not taken up any action so far to get the bridge reconstructed. The bridge, of which the estimated cost was a whopping amount of ₹6 crore, was targeted to be completed in March last. The bridge is used by not only the people of the surrounding areas of Kairao, but also the students of Manipur University hailing from Yaripok areas. At least 4 persons were injured in the incident of collapse of the bridge. Even though the authority had announced that an inquiry would be instituted to probe the incident, the report of the inquiry has not been made public so far. Secretary of Youth Center Club Kairao Bitra lamented.
Lilong phangdokpa MU Kanchipur Manipur University phangdokpa yariba yamna maruoiba lamdam masongi praja singi di lambini aikhoina hojik uriba ubak thong asida aikoi praja mayam ji lanaraga aikoi chachabani hariba thong asi su mamangda aikoi uba hobadagi thong asidagi irin turenda mi ta sandana aikoi local MLA na magila nai phandagi ubak hapiraga aikoi semadagi kabu kabu lana jabani maram aduna mari lainaba sarkar na aikoi hariba thong asi athuba matamda loisanbinaba aikoi pungning chingchinjari.
On the other hand, according to reports received by the ISTV News, the inquiry into the collapse of the bridge had been completed and its report had been submitted to the higher authority 2 months back. As per the inquiry report, the needle of fall for the collapse of the bridge was pointed at contractor Muhammad Liaquat Ali. His negligence was the main reason behind the collapse. Therefore, he should bear the cost of the reconstruction of the bridge, the report allegedly maintained. Besides, the contractor's status of special class should be downgraded to that of first class, the report says. However, the executive engineer and 4 other staff who were placed under suspension in connection with the incident are still under suspension. At the same time, the residents of Kairao urged the authority to get the bridge reconstructed soon. All Manipur Madrasa Modernization Teachers Welfare Association has decided to launch an intense agitation if the Waqf board does not pay off the Madrasa Modernization Teachers' salary of 15 months before the Eid festival. About 150 teachers who have been appointed through the Waqf board under the Madrasa Modernization scheme have reportedly not received their salary for 15 months. Demanding payment of their salary before the Eid festival, the teachers today staged a sit-in protest in front of the office of the Waqf board at Hatta Minuthong. Information Secretary of the association, Muhammad Aslam Khan, said the madrasa teachers have been employed for 31 months excluding this current month. They have received salary for 16 months and are yet to receive 15 months salary. Since the madrasa teachers have not received salary for the past 15 months, they are facing a hard time. If the trend continues in this manner, the scheme which has been introduced to make the backward Muslim community advance may be defeated, Aslam Khan said.
Siki mamangda akhoi Liba Tara Mangi Talap as PBU, Hydra Sarkari Puning Hinjari, Karigumba, akhoi Talap as PB, the Vatarabati, Koi Makataba, Yam Democratic or Monta, Kanmaka Kayagi, Kongjang, Koi Tangshin, Navagita, Lepalatan Tangshin, Navagita, Koi Siam Chaba, Haure.
The house of a local salmon who loved with a married woman was set on fire by some unknown persons last night. The salmon, identified as Pukramam Sanatomba alias Gordum, 45, of Kairau Kuno Awang Chingthak, is married and is reported to have 8 children. The incident of setting the house on fire happened around 9 p.m. last night. It was reported that all the furnitures and other materials that were given as dowry for the 4 daughters-in-law of Sanatomba were destroyed in the fire. The identity of those who set the house on fire is yet to be ascertained. It is alleged that the salmon, Sanatomba and a woman have loved 2 months back and their whereabouts are yet to be traced. A press release issued jointly by the Young Friends Union and Mairapaibi organizations of Habomarak Kaisam Lekai, Habomarak Irom Lekai, Habomarak Chingtham Lekai, Ningthemcha Karong, Hairangoitong and Loremam Lekai strongly condemned the act of abandoning the dead body of Laimapopom Roma of Kiamgai on the courtyard of Dr. Bidumukhi Devi's house at Habomarak Kaisam Lekai, saying that it was an appalling act which the society does not condone. There is no objection on taking of any legal action on the dead, but before knowing the truth, blaming Dr. Bidumukhi is unacceptable. Besides, destroying properties of the house while the members of the family were away is also highly condemnable, the press release stated. For the first time ever in Manipur, the Discipline Day was organized at the Little Rose Senior Secondary School at Kanchipur today. Veteran politician Ojoy, social activist Dr. Danavir Laishram and principal of the school Amusana Chaute were the main guests at the function. Ozoy said, there are people who are educated but do not know discipline. Therefore, it is significant that such program is being held. Dr. Danavir Laishram said, discipline cannot be described as just one matter. For India, the national integration seems to be considered more important than discipline, he said. Well, that's all we have for now. But before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top stories once more. Not a single stone has been laid to reconstruct the collapsed bridge at Kerau Litan Makong till today. Thanks for watching the news. And for more updates, please stay tuned.